My name is AINNUR binti ZAINI. My number matric is 23DLS22F1001.
My name is RISHIKA GENGAN, number matrix 23DLS22F1019.
Hi, my name is NAYLI KIRANAH binti SUHAIDI. My matrix number is 23DLS22F1051.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Zuhayrin binti Mohamad JOHARI and my metric number is 23DLS22F1055.
Hello, my name is SIVAKUMAR and my matrix number is 23DLS22F1071.
My name is ZAFIRA IZZATI binti Muhammad AZMIR. My metric number 23DLS22F1079.
Introduction. This is a breach of a voodoo business, a case study under SOGA 1957. Have you ever entered into a business deal that went sour? Contracts are meant to provide security and clarity in transaction. But what happened when a buyer failed to fulfill their obligation? Today, we explore a case involving Kamal, a voodoo seller from Kelantan, and Lim, a restaurant owner from Selangor. Kamal agreed to sell Lim 100 crates of a voodoo for 5,000 ringgit. Lim seems eager, even issuing a check for the fulfilled amount. The problem is, things seem promising, but unfortunately, the checks bounced at the bank. Not only did Kamal not receive payment, but Lim also only took half of the voodoo, leaving the remaining crates undelivered. The question is, this situation raises a crucial question. What are Kamal's rights under the Sale of Goods Act 1957? This act governs the sale and supply of goods in Malaysia, and understanding its provision can empower Kamal to navigate this challenging situation. Throughout this presentation, we'll dive into the details of Kamal's case, analyze his right under SOGA 1957, and discuss some additional consideration, ultimately providing valuable insight for business in similar situation.
The rulebook for selling goods in Malaysia. Before we dive into Kamal's specific situation, let's establish the legal framework that governs his case. The sale of goods, also known as SOGA 1957. Enacted in 1957, SOGA 97 is a critical piece of legislation that outlines the rules and regulations for the sale and supply of goods in Malaysia. It serves several purposes. Formation of contract. SOGA 1957 established the legal requirements for forming valid contract for the sale of goods. Transfer of ownership. The Act clarifies when ownership of the goods passes from the seller to the buyer. Rights and obligations. SOGA 1957 outlines the rights and obligations of both buyers and sellers involved in the sale of goods. Next, remedies for breach. Importantly, the Act provides sellers like Kamal with remedies they can pursue in case of a breach of contract by the buyer. We might encounter sections like Section 14, Transfer of Ownership, Proper in the Goods, then Section 38, Seller's Unpaid Bills, Right to Withhold Delivery, and Section 45, in bracket 2, Unpaid Seller's Remedies, Right to Stop Goods in Transit, Resell Goods Sold for the Price. By understanding this specific provision along with the overall framework of SOGA 1957, we can effectively analyze Kamal's situation and rights he possesses. Now, let's delve deeper into the details of Kamal's case and see how SOGA 1957 empowers him to seek solution.
Let's analyze of Kamal's situation in this case. Let's delve deeper into the details of Kamal and Lim's agreement. As you recall, Kamal, the voodoo seller, agreed to sell 100 crates of voodoo to Lim, the restaurant owner, for 5,000 ringgit Malaysian. This is agreement satisfy the essential element of a contract under Malaysian law. Firstly, I wanted to talk about the offer and the acceptance. Kamal offered to sell and Lin agreed to buy. Secondly, about the consideration. The consideration or the exchange of value in this case is 5,000 ringgit Malaysian for the 100 crates of budu. Thirdly, intention to create legal relation. Both parties intended to enter a commercial agreement. Now, the delivery of goods plays a crucial role in determining ownership transfer under the Sale of Goods Act 1957. In this case, Kamal delivered 50 crates of budu to Lin. This delivery is significant because it likely resulted in the ownership of those 50 crates passing on to Lin. However, this took a turn for the worse when the check Lin issued for 5,000 bounced at the bank. This dishonored check constituted a breach of contract by Lin. He failed to fulfill his obligation to pay for the goods. With the breach in mind, let's explore the impact on Kamal's situation. Since the remaining 50 crates have not been delivered, Kamal might still hold ownership of those. This concept is crucial because SOGA 1957 grants specific rights to unpaid seller like Kamal. Conclusionally, I want to summarize the situation of Kamal, which delivery plays a crucial role in ownership transfer under SOGA 1957. Dishonored check constitutes a breach of contract by Lin. Kamal as an unpaid seller might still hold ownership of the remaining crates. And this is for my part, and next AINNUR will present. Thank you.
Kamal's right as an unpaid seller under SOGA 1957, empowering Kamal, right granted by SOGA 1957, the dishonor check has left Kamal in a tricky situation. Thankfully, SOGA 1957 equipped him with certain right as an unpaid seller. Let's explore this option in detail. Firstly, under Section 38 of SOGA 1957, Kamal has the right to withhold delivery of the remaining 15 crates of budu. Since Lin failed to pay for the delivered crates, Kamal can refuse to hand over the. This right protects Kamal from further financial loss. By withholding delivery, he ensures he doesn't deliver goods without receiving the agreed upon payment. If the undelivered budu crates are still in transit, perhaps on a truck heading to Lim Restaurant. Section 45(2) of SOGA 1957 grants Kamal the right to stop the goods in transit. It's important to note that this right has limitation. The goods must be identifiable as belonging to Kamal, and they must still be in the possession of a carrier like a delivery company. Moving on, Section 45(2) also empowers Kamal with the right to resell the remaining crates. This allows him to recoup some of his losses. Of course, Kamal needs to act reasonably when reselling. He should find a buyer willing to pay a fair market price for the budu. He can then claim the difference between the resale price and the original agreed price with Lim as compensation for his losses. Finally, and perhaps more straightforwardly, Section 45(2) also allow Kamal to sue Lim for the price of the delivered cats. This involved filing a lawsuit in court to recover the 2,500 ringgit owed for the delivered 50 cats. The court will determine the outcome, and if Kamal wins the case, he may be awarded the owed amount along with potential court costs. Soga 1957 equipped Kamal with various rights as an unpaid seller. By understanding this option, Kamal can take action to protect his business interests and potentially recover some of his losses. The specific course of action his choice will depend on the circumstances, such as the whereabouts of the remaining bureaucrats. However, there's another factor to consider in this case: the potential bankruptcy of Lim. Let's explore this additional layer of complexity in the next part of our presentation.
Part 5. Additional considerations navigating potential bankruptcy. Arranged in the works, potential impact of Lim bankruptcy. The news reports suggesting Lim's restaurant might be facing bankruptcy add another layer of complexity to Kamal's situation. While Sale of Goods Act 1957 empowers him with rights, bankruptcy proceeding can make recovering owed funds challenging. Behalf on Kamal, in Malaysia, bankruptcy involves a legal process where a debtor's assets are distributed to creditors. The specific stage of Lim bankruptcy proceeding will significantly impact Kamal's ability to recover the owed amount. If Lim assets are already being distributed to other creditors, Kamal might receive only a portion of the owed amount or potentially nothing at all. Given this additional complication, we strongly recommend that Kamal consult a lawyer specializing in commercial disputes and bankruptcy. A lawyer can assess the specific details of Lim's bankruptcy case and advise Kamal on the most suitable course of action. This might involve negotiating with Lim's bankruptcy trustee to try and recover some of the owed amount, exploring alternative dispute resolution methods like mediation, and filing a proof of claim in the bankruptcy proceeding. While the potential bankruptcy adds difficulty, a lawyer can guide Kamal through the legal complexities and help him minimize his chance of recovering at least a portion of his losses. It's important to remember that taking proactive steps is crucial. By seeking legal counsel and understanding his option under Sale of Goods Act 1957, Kamal can navigate this challenging situation more effectively.
Throughout this presentation, we've analyzed Kamal's situation under the Sale of Goods Act 1957. We saw from Kamal how, despite delivering a portion of the dudu, has tried to dishonor check. SUHA 1957 empowers sellers like Kamal with options to protect their interests. These include withholding delivery, stopping goods in transit, reselling undelivered goods, and suing for the price of delivered ones. This case highlights the importance of SOGA 1957 in safeguarding the rights of sellers in business transactions. By understanding these legal provisions, business like Kamal's Voodoo enterprise can navigate situations involving unpaid buyers more efficiently. In Kamal's specific situation, the potential bankruptcy of Lim adds another layer of complexity. While SOGA 1957 provides remedies, recovering the owed amount might be challenging depending on the bankruptcy proceeding. Therefore, we strongly recommend that Kamal consult a lawyer to understand his option in light of Lim potential bankruptcy. A lawyer can guide him through the legal process and advise on the most suitable course of action. SOGA 1957 empowers sellers with option to protect their interests. understanding the legal rights is crucial for business. In conclusion, clear contracts awareness of legal rights under SOGA 1957 and seeking legal counsel were necessary and are vital tools for business to navigate potential challenge and protect their interests. Thank you for your attention. We hope this presentation provides valuable insight into the legal framework protecting seller in Malaysia. Thank you.